Hey everybody, I am back today to show you some of my May favorites. I can't believe May is over. It went by so quick, which is a good thing and a bad thing. The reason it's such a good thing, for all of you that don't know, I am getting married this summer, which is so exciting, but at the same time, I have so much to do. So I'm happy May's over, but at the same time, just means I have more on my plate. So I hope you guys all had a great May, and let's start with all of my favorites. I have a very wide range today. I have everything from primers to tools to lips to everything. So let's start. I want to start with how I apply my makeup. So my very first favorite for May is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. For all my girls out there that are dry skinned, this is the primer for you. It's very similar to the MAC strobe cream that a lot of girls talk about. So if you are oily, you want this. So let me swatch it for you just to show you. Do you see how white and shiny that is? So let's rub it in. So I mean, look at the glow that it gave me just compared to my other hand. There's a lot of glow there. So that is my favorite primer to wear underneath my foundation. This primer is not going to work for me in the winter time because I am an oily mess in the winter. I mean in the summer. In the summertime, not the winter. The winter, this is my perfect primer. The summer, not so much. It doesn't work for me. But that's okay. But for anybody who is oily, check this out. Especially if you do like the MAC strobe primer. Check this out. It's a lot cheaper and it's just as good. My next favorite for the month is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15 Fair. I love a concealer that is going to brighten my under eyes. So I put it through my under eyes, through my T-zone, down my nose, above my little cupid's bow, and on my chin. And then I blend it out. This concealer is really good. It blends out perfectly. It is thicker, but I don't ever crease under my eyes, and I always crease under my eyes. So this is definitely a concealer that is super affordable that you want. So give this a try. My next favorite, let's go with eyeshadow. I have two favorite eyeshadows this month. My first one is probably no surprise. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and this is good. You open it up, and you get such a wide range of colors. We have lots of pinks and purple over here, and browns, and this palette is just good. My favorite colors are Puree and Summer Yummy. Those are two colors that I use on a daily basis in my crease, especially if I want to create a look for work that isn't too much. You know, when we go to work, we don't want to look crazy. So I always will put those in my crease, and I'm good to go. That's all I need. Plus the pigmentation is so good. I know it's hard to see. Can you see that? It's so good. This is Bellini, and I'll swatch out my arm because it might be easier to see. It's just so shimmery, so pretty. One of my favorites from the palette. Another one that I really love is Cobbler. Is another really pretty color that I really like. And I'll give you one more. Oh, I'll do Summer Yum because this is like one of my favorites. Sorry, that's not the best swatch, but look how pretty that is. So again, the Sweet Peach palette from Too Faced, it's so good. You need this if you don't have it, and it smells like peaches. So good. So check this out. You won't regret having this, especially for the summer, because it has such a wide range of colors. My next eyeshadow favorite should probably come as no surprise to any of you. This is the unique Moodstruck Addiction 1 Shadow Palette. It looks like that. I love this. When you want to talk about amazing, amazing. What I love so much about this palette is you can create so many different looks with this. You can go very natural to work with the matte browns, or if you want to have a night out in the town, you want brassy. And brassy is just the prettiest golden color out there. Like, I love this. It's so good. So again, this palette retails for $49. I will leave all the information below if you are interested in it. But this is a must-have. So good. So pigmented. Worth every penny. Okay, so now that we have our eyeshadows done, let's move on to bronzers. Now, I'm showing you this, although you can't buy this anymore, but I'm showing you specifically because my favorite bronzer of the month is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. And I have it in this palette that I got for Christmas, but specifically I want to talk about this. I love this bronzer. It goes on without making you look orange at all. You can barely see it, but it's so good. I have it all here, and I contoured with it today. I can't say enough things about the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. If you haven't tried it, go try it because you will be hooked so quick. Let's see. Next we have a blush. And my favorite blush of the month is the Wet n Wild Ombre brush in the Princess Daiquiries, which is such a cute name. I really do love this blush. It's very subtle. It's nothing too intense, which is what I like it for. It's hard to see on my skin. But I do have this all over my cheeks today, and I love wearing this to work. And sometimes I'll pack it on if I'm going out for a night in the town. But again, this, so good, and I think it's like $3. You have to get this. Really good. Now, let's talk about highlighters. We all love highlighters. This is the very talked about Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlight. And this highlight, I want to put it all over my face. It's so good. Amazing is the better word, since I love using the word amazing so much. This highlight you need. There is no highlight at the drugstore like this. And as I said, I think it's $3.99. Look at that. Oh, I just want to put it all over my face. I love this. There's no highlighter at the drugstore like it. You need it. If out of everything on here, you get this, you'll be happy. I wear it almost every day. I love it. I usually just get one of my Morphe brushes, the one Jaclyn Hill always recommends, and I just put on the upper, oh, see, you can see it now, the upper parts of my cheek. So good. But do you see that highlight? This right here. I want to talk about my favorite tool or brush of the month, and my favorite brush of the month goes to the Morphe G2 brush. This is my favorite brush to blend out my concealer. It fits perfectly underneath my eyes. It blends out concealer like a dream. You want this brush. It is good. And how many times, I'm going to say everything is good because it really is, but this is good too. This is the Morphe G2. You can get this, I know where I live in New York, we don't have any Morphe stores, so I got this online, but this is good. And I've heard the Gunmetal collection is very good by a lot of YouTubers that I love to watch, so I definitely would like to get more of these, but the concealer one is amazing. I don't know how many times I'm going to say amazing and good, sorry. It's good stuff, guys. Just want to share it with you. Now, my last products are my lippies, and I love lippies. My very first one, I just have to tell you, might be my favorite lip of all time. Hands down, holy grail. No need to continue. And it's what I'm wearing right now. This is the Unique Lipstick lipstick in Affluent. Affluent, yeah, that's how you say it. And it's amazing. It's gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Every girl needs this color. Let me swatch it for you. Sorry, that's an awful swatch. But it is so creamy. It is butter. It's literally butter in a lipstick. It is so good. I wore it today to work, and it lasted me more than half my day. It lasted through my coffee, through eating some snacks. It's good. So again, I will leave the link below for you if you want to purchase this. But this lipstick might be my wedding lipstick. I love it that much. So that is the lipstick. And it is, again, in the shade Affluent. La la la, tongue twist. My next favorite lip of the month is the Katy Perry Covergirl Katy Cat Matte. I've heard very mixed reviews about this lipstick, but honestly, the color I have is in the Catoure, and I really do like it. I don't love it per se, in a way, but it's really good. This is the one that is the best I've heard from the collection. I've never had a problem with it being splotchy. It usually goes on pretty good. It's actually very similar to the other one, but a little deeper. But if you do want one of the Katy Perry lipsticks, get the Catoure one, because I know personally it's good, but I've also heard that it's one of the best out of the collection. I haven't tried any of the other shades, but this shade, good. Not amazing, but pretty good. My last favorite of the month and my last lippy comes from Colourpop. This is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Echo Park. What I love about this is it's not drying. It doesn't dry matte though, so it will transfer. Okay. The only downfall, and it's not a downfall for me. I love this. I wear it all the time. But a downfall is a lot of product comes out of the top of the tube. And a lot of girls have complained about it because you are wasting product. Doesn't seem kind of fair, but for me, it's okay. It's only a $5 lipstick. It will transfer to everything. So it's not matte. None of these are fully matte, including the one that says the Katy Perry that's matte. But again, it's a beautiful shade. I do love it. And I think that's it. So those are all of my favorites for the month of May. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. Make sure that you do hit the like button and you subscribe. And I will leave all the information at the bottom so you can check out anything if you want to see where I purchased it. I hope you guys all have a great June. How exciting, it's June. And I'll see you next time. Thank you, bye.